When it comes to Medina University in particular, there's not necessarily a minimum requirement of knowledge that you have to have going into it, which is actually what kind of makes it nice, because all different types of people, if you're accepted, you can go there, you can benefit, and you can develop yourself. That being said, the more prepared you are going into it, the more you're going to get out of it. Right? So if you go over there with absolutely zero Arabic and absolutely zero preparation in Islamic fields of knowledge, etc., you know, when you get out, okay, you'll probably be able to speak Arabic, you'll probably be able to read some classical sources and stuff, but you might not really have a really super strong foundation in Islamic disciplines. If you go over there having already memorized like a good chunk of the Quran, you have down a couple like introductory texts in different Islamic disciplines, then you're just going to take off. You know, when you get to Medina, you're going to be able to advance, you know, in a much more profound way, and you're going to have a better grip on a lot of those different, you know, fields of study. As for what someone should be prepared for, they should be prepared for isolation, socially and otherwise, because it's just you against yourself. And I've said this before in other sort of you know, questions, but it really is just you against yourself. And it is intense, but there's an emotional and spiritual dimension of studying abroad in something that you might not know very much about, that you have to humble yourself. That's one of the main things. I saw a lot of students that weren't able to humble themselves, and they ended up quitting. You can't sustain it. You know, it's just not possible. Like, especially if you're somebody without a lot of Arabic preparation, when you learn a second language as an adult, you're a kid. You're going back to being a kid, you know, and people are going to treat you like you're an idiot, you know, but you have to go through it. You know, you have to go through it. And I tell people all the time, absolutely embarrassing experiences that I had, you know, due to some misunderstanding in Arabic or something. That's literally, some people, you know, their pride gets in the way, and so they don't put themselves in the situation where they're going to make those mistakes or have to suffer that humiliation. And if you don't throw yourself into it, you're never going to progress, and you're never going to get through it. You're never going to come out on the other side. So yeah, I mean, you have to really, really humble yourself, and you have to just roll with the punches, as they say.